right now. The ESL1 Road to Rio, 100 Thieves taking on a team in liquid form. We're gonna be kicking this one off on Mirage. Vertigo second, Nuke therein is a third, and we are ready to get this pistol round underway, Hugo Byron.
Yeah, Liquid licking their lips at the idea of taking 100 Thieves away on Mirage, a map they've got a 0 win % on in 2020. Jacob, though, he's got different ideas. He has other plans, and he'll find the first man in the middle as a Molotov lands in the window. It actually doesn't. It explodes. Azza takes a bullet to the face, but will survive for another day. Liquid moving fast up Catwalk. It's a B split with a bomb in the apartments, and 100 Thieves have actually moved out of this site. They've given it away for free. Az is trying to get back in time, but he's so low. A couple of bullets would end his life, and Twister will find one in the face. Crossing towards the bench, Liquid have ample post-plant positions here as the bomb gets planted.
That they do. Just 3 players alive here for the 100 Thieves. Jacob, JKS, and Gratisfaction. A pistol round would be a good start. Twist is going to swing out of jail, but no bail is necessary. Bail switch being hit by Stewie and Twist thus far, and this is not going to go the way of the 100 Thieves. Naf with the last kill. Any Naffers in attendance tonight? Anyone out there at all?
Nasty.
Nasty. Despicable you. Either way, an easy pistol there. For the side of Liquid, they do just lose a few casualties in the pursuit, but they grab it at the end of the day, and that is what matters.
Yeah, we have the Force in. 100 Thieves, pretty standard, right? CT side, most of the time you're going to be buying if you lose a pistol. These Force buys with pistols or CZs can definitely get things done, but Liquid are playing safe. Stewie spots ramp aggression. He falls off as they pop flash it, so not going down early here for Liquid. They're spread out across the entire map. B being held by Twists. Players in middle. Depending on whether kills get provided here for Liquid, that's where they will be committing into this rifle round. They are playing it very safe with 4 rifles, 1 SMG, not messing around playing bonus rounds. They're going to leave the A site eventually. Nitro setting up a connector smoke on the outside so they can cross towards the catwalk and get up towards this B play once again. 100 Thieves, as they were in the pistol, are stacked on the wrong side of the map, and they're going to realize that one probably pretty soon.
And most likely, Azza. Hold down the window room, but this smoke has given a curtain. It's given a veil to the side of Liquid. It's going to leave Liaz inside of the site. Rotation is there in the form of Azza, but he's already being divided. It's being split apart inside of the site as it is. Azza having a tough time, but eventually takes Nitro down. This is going to be a swift bomb plant for the side of Liquid. And a save call already in for the 100 Thieves. The boys going back into their quote-unquote hidey holes, as Mr. Russell would call it. They're going to be saving into this 3rd round.
Yeah, they'll have another shot in the next, right, with what they are able to take forward. So the more they hold on to, the better here for 100 Thieves. And you can see they're very, very passive. Now, there's always a chance that JKS gets a couple of uninvited guests over here towards T-Spawn, but Team Liquid, I imagine, don't go much further than these apartments. And that looks to be the case. So a second on the board for Team Liquid. They get that conversion in the bag. You know, if it's been a few years since you watched like Counter-Strike Global Offensive, you're probably thinking, yeah, that second round, it's like a freebie, right? Once you win the pistol. But not really anymore.
That's really.
It's actually something, you know, you kind of celebrate when you get it in the bag still. And Team Liquid now looking to go up to a 3-0 start. Obviously, with the decision to force buy there from 100 Thieves means that they don't buy anything into this round here and now. It's just those saved weapons. And they're going to have that to work with, but that will be the extent of it. Now, Team Liquid starting this round up, heading over towards mid with an accompanying set of smokes to try and get them set up here. Players over in the apartments as well, but the initial kind of eye test on it is that Stewie looking to take some lower control, looking to help the rest of the team get out into middle. Now, this area, they're not really going to have much of a problem grabbing. There's no one here for 100 Thieves. They are all located over at the A-bomb site right now. And this is something Liquid aren't aware of yet. So there's always a chance that they go running into this stack. That smoke goes down over in top connector, and a Molotov at short side. Now, with this top con smoke, Team Liquid most likely going to try and take a position in the connector on the back of it. It's not actually been thrown to try and get them up towards Catwalk. Instead, Elige, the man who is there, goes and gets himself into the ladder room.
Yeah, Spam connecting Elige, a little bit tagged, but Liquid still looking towards this A site as the object of their desires. 2 in from the mid split. The scout does get himself onto triple. Shuey trying to spam. He's going to get triple peaked, and there it comes. Shuey gets away with 2, but will eventually be traded. That's a gun gifted to Jacob on only 30 health, and Twist will drop him shortly after as it gets the weapon, but good luck getting out. He's got to find a reload first, and off of the peak, Nitro can close the round, and AK taken right back by Liquid as the round comes to a close. 3-0. Here's the buy round for 100 Thieves, right? That was only the eco, the saved bought weapons from the second round. Now 100 Thieves coming in with everything to play with. Grat's going to go for the AWP. It is glass. No armor behind it. But none for the side of Liquid right now. They would love a free AWP, and Grat might be able to give it to them unless he can take kills away in the middle area. We'll see where he puts it. Actually on the A side to start things off, taking an aggressive ramp peek. He gets popped in with a flash, but Liquid aren't there. They're holding standard again. Naf just above the rafters. Liquid running a slow default and not offering any kills up early here to 100 Thieves. Nitro eats a grenade from Jacob in the window, but other than that, it's no worry for Liquid to get flashed out lower.
Yeah, and it looks like Liquid want to give a little taste of their own medicine to the 100 Thieves. Look at this window boost right here. This is something that the 100 Thieves had almost become trademarked for, and that they would get through to it every time they really wanted to. They could put someone in the back lines of this map on their T side. Very venomous bite, especially when you look at those B splits. But now Elige is just holding fast. He wants someone to peek him from either the little window or the ladder room. The double peek onto A ramp. Somehow Gratisfax is not able to land the shot. He's just going to get wide peek there from Nitro. It's the Galil that comes out on top. Timing, not JKS. His friends. Now Jacob with 2 sort of equalizes, sort of stabilizes this at the time being. That bomb's going to get planted. Molotov's going to back Jacob off just a little bit. And Twist takes a little damage as he sets up for a post plant.
Yeah, man advantage lying with 100 Thieves, and this is all on the back of Jacob. Now Twist takes matters into his own hands and brings us back into even odds, and now those odds not looking so even. Liaz at least gets the trade and almost the kill onto Naf, but that almost, the bomb's not planted for ramp. Oh dear, but there's not a kit on Liaz. It's looking good, but now it's not looking great. Luckily enough, Liaz gets that kill. No time for the defuse, however. And so the best he can do is take this AWP away. 4 on the board for Team Liquid. And all the kills found for 100 Thieves, but that makes that round not going your way that much more bitter for the CT side. It's a bit awkward as well when you look at kind of what's available to them here, right? They drop the AWP over to Gratisfaction. They're going to partial buy, I imagine, around the AWP. And, you know, that makes sense, right? With Jacob and Liaz both having a bit more money, you can still look to bring one of these AWPs out in the follow-up, right? It's not like it's one of these situations where you either have an AWP with a buy now or you just have rifles in the next. Those kind of situations, that's where you see it get called into question, the force, right?
Yeah.
But that's not going to come through here for 100 Thieves.
This is a great call for Liquid. Straight into an A default, right? They've been spreading out on defaults every round and just focusing on mid control, and now they're going to go for an A execute. Twist actually gets pushed in the palace by Grat, and there's still another man here. Naf's going to try and clear it up. He gets a trade. They will now know there's still an AWP on A, but that AWP is about to get smoked off. Grat wants to play in front of the utility, and he sits back at triple here. Liquid coming in from ramp. He's got to dodge the flashbangs. Can't see a thing right now. X-Ray is off to show us how difficult these shots can be to hit. Grat, through the smoke, gets a shot on the molly, and a second, third in the round. He's looking for them all, and he might just find the ace inside of this site. It's denied by Nitro, but he's got a huge task to accomplish here on his own.
Good hold there from Grat, making up for all the wrongdoings. With this X-ray still off, it just shows the angles that Nitro has to be aware of. You didn't even see it coming. Aza is going to remove him from the round. Now, Harry, the word that you use is bitter. Now, I know you've been using Duolingo to learn German. So, bitter?
I actually haven't learned that one yet, but I've heard you use it, so I feel like I should know what this means. Is it something to do with drink, like no, I don't know. Trace, mate, what is it? What does it mean?
Well, I can't spoil Duolingo for you.
No, man, you can though. I want to know, you know?
Listen, Angelica Pickles said, if you have to ask, you'll never know.
Yeah, well, we got some Rugrats here in the server as well, right? These guys crawling around in the bottom of mid right now are Team Liquid. Jacob on a little adventure here, peering over the top of that smoke. Isn't going to get offered an angle into top of mid. Team Liquid gravitating over here towards the B-bomb site, slowly but surely in their approach. There you go, nailed that one. Don't think anyone noticed. And now short control taken for Team Liquid as well. Looking to come in with a B split. Azza looking into the apartments. On this little boost, only has a small window of vision, and they're already past him. Nitro going to best him on the opener. Liaz is now responsible for a hell of a lot, and a little too much perhaps, as he gets dealt with almost immediately. Does put up a kill before he gets sent to the grave, but a 3-on-4 retake of the B-bomb site. JKS has already had enough. He's already left. He's gone. And the rest of the guys now have to follow suit. It's another save for 100 Thieves and a 5th round on the board for Team Liquid.
Yeah, what does this do to the economy game here? I mean, we know they saved an op a couple rounds back. Gratisfaction's going to be able to keep this op, but what happens here, Hugo?
Yeah, I mean, their money isn't level, which is always a bit of a problem. Luckily, they are getting away with plenty of saves, so they can continue to build and rebuy back into the next round. Liaz and Azza still have loads in their back pocket, so it's fine for now for 100 Thieves, but obviously the key is getting the rounds. That's how you make the money, and Liquid, well, they're rolling in it. 5-1 up right now. 100 Thieves, a slow start to this series. It is Liquid's map pick. It is a map that 100 Thieves that, well, historically has been good, recently has not been.
Yeah, and that's kind of the storyline going into this one, right? Which is a strange timeline we live in, and that goes without saying. Of course, for the 100 Thieves, it is the 100 Jame times. That's going to be another save. They're going to go to a timeout as well.
But all is fine. I think Liaz is probably debating the double orb. 100 Thieves aren't a team that lean into double orbs, a huge amount. But a map like Mirage CT side, when you're having trouble, they can provide so many options. Like, look at how Grat just mows down that A take for Liquid in the one round 100 Thieves won. If you can have a couple of AWPs posted, because, of course, the danger of having one AWP is if it's in the wrong place, it's essentially useless. If you put it in B and they go A, you might just have to save, straight off the bat if you can't get kills from Catwalk. So having an AWP per site certainly, opens up the versatility there. Grat's going to be moving, though. Early window peek back to B at the right time. And Twist walks into his shot. Good stuff from Grat. There are more Liquid players coming to the B-bomb site, though. And Stewie in through mid has found a shot through the smoke. Big kill to Azza. There's still another man here, though. Liaz has got above. And the spam through the smoke, that will do the damage. Jacob does drop Stewie. Flashes into the apartments with Grat. He is on his own here in B. Good shot, but he's got 2 more to find.
Ooh, tag on to Elige as well. Daddy Gratisfaction is here to play, and Elige, now the last man left. Grat got the tag off earlier on, and now he's just got to finish the job. Lets the molly roast and toast him, but he still gets out through the market. And it's only Elige left in a 1v3. Does dispatch of Jacob follow up on a JKS? And it's 3 HP versus 4 HP. Both these players just barely hanging on to a round, both on 3 kills. They've had even impact, but one of them has got to go above and maybe even beyond. Gratisfaction out from the market. Elige not aware of this yet. Trying to go for the short side plant. Tapping the numbers in. Gratisfaction gets it. And it's 4 for him in the round. AWP saved. And a 2nd on the board for 100 Thieves. Gratisfaction, we were questioning, what version of Grat were we going to get today? Wow. It's the version that completely owns Team Liquid on the B-side push.
The only rounds 100 Thieves have are rounds where Grat gets 4 kills. And, well, back-to-back, he'll do it. You love to see it. Great stuff from Grat. Even the escape, right? Elige mollies him out at the back of the site, and Grat just smokes the molly, dives out of the bomb site, and sets up for the retake. You may lose 2 teammates there to Elige, getting very keen in the clutch, but getting out of the window when Elige was focused on the door, it's going to be Grat picking it up for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, and there's that weird timing too, right? Because Elige fakes the plant, then here you have Gratisfaction just kind of out, cut off. In a 1v1, you have that level of uncertainty. But we all know how that story goes. And the 2nd round goes to the 100 Thieves here on their side. Now set up for an A piece. Again, is the side of Liquid. This time they're going to have it with 1 AK in Elige's hands. He's going to be there for a trade. Twist is also going to take out JKS. That's the anchor of A, just out of the picture already.
Oh, I love this play though, Elige. He knows he's got to make a heroic move here with only 2 guns in this round. He's done it. Grat's gone. No 4K in this one. 100 Thieves have got to come in for the retake, all from CT. And Liquid might have a bit of an inkling as well. Lots of utility, lots of shots. They only know about 1 though, and they're taking him down low. Liaz now saving with Azza, and Liquid don't have to worry about where 100 Thieves are coming from because they aren't coming, they're going. Back to the B-bomb site, back for the save. And allowing Liquid to get up to 6 here on the T side. And no AWP even saved in this one, so that's a rough one for 100 Thieves. And this is where the money is going to be brought into question here.
Yeah, especially for Liquid. Elige starts that round out with that AK, and now look at him. Laughing all the way to the bank.
100 Thieves, they're standing on the corner asking for a donation. I mean, they're probably just going to buy here because Azza can drop over a gun and Jacob's got enough for an AWP, but it's not going to be pretty. And if they do go for it, it will dig them into a double eco if they can't convert it. So pressure really is on. Liquid could continue to run away with this half. This could be a double-digit half by the end of things.
This is nice. It's actually a partial investment.
Yeah.
Jacob putting some money in, right? Because he had a bit more lying around. Gratisfaction still saving for the AWP in the follow-up. And so this allows you to have like a decent presence in the round without foregoing that buy in the economy in the future. So nice little detail. Nice bit of planning for the rounds ahead for 100 Thieves. However, if you want to get to feel like you've got to play many of these rounds, you're going to need to have a little bit more in the tank over here on this CT side, right? It's one thing to plan for the future, it's another to actually get there. And 100 Thieves, with this mid-hold, Azza boosted up, will make quick work of Elige. So they secure themselves a man advantage. Already one of these M4s, finding good effect. Jacob now spots Stewie down in the lower tunnels and does deal with him as well. So 100 Thieves, they haven't just found one. They've really taken this round by storm with these 3 rifles that are in play.
Wow.
There's a bit of a response from Naf, catching Jacob through the smoke.
There's still play default. Twist is trying to find him, but Grat might show his head first as he moves into the site. It's a good setup for 100 Thieves, considering Liquid are walking right into it. And there's another rotate coming as well. Molly's going to go under, not on default. Grat swings. Twist should trade, and he does, but still this default player that has yet to be rid of the site. Twist now has to do it before those rotates come in, and he's very aware of them as well. Flash goes high, and JKS has gone round, wrapping the site, getting the kill, and ooh, he's got the AWP. Long arms on JKS. He'll pick it up.
Long, lanky arms there on JKS. What are they, about 6 foot apiece?
Each arm, yeah.
Each arm.
His wingspan's
one way.
mental.
Yeah. Watch out, Michael Phelps. JKS. Fastest kid alive.
100 Thieves have at least bought themselves some time here with that eco win. 3 guns.
JKS is like the Mr. Steely of 100 Thieves, you know?
He's, Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, almost.
Just taking regular office supplies.
Oh, what? Stewie just about able to survive that spray through the smoke, and that's what you get for not finishing the job that you started. Stewie shutting down Gratisfaction. The B site now a problem, and Liaz was fully blind, but look at Azza. Oh, Nitro was looking at Azza as well. We weren't the only ones who had a bit of an interest to see what he could bring into this round. JKS is just left to do parkour back in T-spawn.
That sounds fun.
Hardcore.
Hardcore parkour with Dwight Schrute during the Battle of Schrute Farms.
Oh,
man, that's an unfortunate. The parkour comes to a rather fatal end there for JKS. Can't seem to bounce back. Of course, we do see Liquid bouncing back, so albeit good stuff here. You see frag after frag after frag just go the way of Liquid. And all Stewie really had to do was sit right here the whole round.
That's all he did, and it worked wonderfully, right? Gets a kill into the window player, the AWP, and then just cuts off a rotate. And, well, 100 Thieves, they can't win the round. They're done. They're dusted. They are out of here. And now we've got to rebuy back in to contest once again. Grat's got the AWP. JKS flashing himself into a ramp fight, but Liquid have been very passive in this position. Naf has been doing a good job of just holding on and not letting them wrap spawn, while also not being at risk of dying. This double AWP is here. We've been waiting for it. Liaz joining Grat with a WP in the B-bomb site. Grat's holding connector from triple. And Liquid, they're not moving much. They have middle. That's not been a point of contest for 100 Thieves. They've pretty much given it up this game so far. And that's more and more standard for CT sides with that bench in the middle. Don't see a lot of AWPers fighting mid anymore, and Azza, well, he won't fight in this round as he's gone down early to a lead. Gratz just rotated. He could go and watch the window, but right now this A split's coming through. Naf's killed the man up ramp, and they're coming in through mid.
Oh, Jacob, that would have been a very, very big double to deal with. However, he's only able to take one to the grave with him. Bomb plant now found for Team Liquid, and for 100 Thieves, it might have to be another one of these saves. A double AWP retake and a 2-on-4. Gratz faction, he's only really been good at getting these 4Ks, but this one is a little too much to ask. And so they just bow on out. They give this 8th round over to Team Liquid. Pretty gut-wrenching call to have to make, and this isn't the first time 100 Thieves have had to do it, right? So many of these rounds have just come down to these saves. And I think if anything, right, that's kind of showing this Team Liquid side, they've just been going for this very explosive style of play. The moment they get these 2 kills at a bomb site, the round is pretty much just over. And Mirage, not normally a map that we see kind of play out in this fashion, right? Where it is a lot of these save calls coming in. These are maps that, or the kind of things that you normally see, at least on this frequency, on things like Dust 2 and Inferno, where the rotations are so long and it's so hard to find those points of contact as CTs. This is really dominant from Team Liquid, and it's setting a bit of a worrying tone for the rest of this series. Now, obviously, like we look at 100 Thieves results on Mirage as of late, and they've been pretty poor, right? So, in a sense, this was kind of expected that Team Liquid were going to take this map. However, it's how one-sided it's looking and feeling right now that's really worrying me.
Yeah, 100 Thieves need to get a hold over mid, and that's what they're going to try and do in this round. They boosted Liaz through window into ladder with the AWP. Jacob is dueling with a Deagle in the mid. And Liquid taking their time to take this position once again. Liaz is waiting for the swing, but Liquid not going for it. They've got a window smoke they could throw down. That's going to be the game plan. Ooh! Grat gets a kill. That's worth it. Trade not there, though. Not from Liaz, at least. Stewie keeps things in a 4-on-4, but the missed shot up on Catwalk gives away the info for Liquid. They know there are 2 AWPs in play now. And JKS will retrieve the one from Grat's body. So Liaz waiting. This boost has found a kill for Azza in the past, but Stewie's just going to molly it and not give him a chance. Liaz has to fall back. Still holding the chair gap, but Liquid is setting up for a B play right now. Heavy up in the apartments. Stewie on his late lurk mid. He's been very good in this mid position on his own, trying to fake out A with some utility, but the window smoke's faded. He's been peeked. The missed shot. Stewie walks into the AWP, but that is the attention that Liaz drawn. Goes back to the site, does win a kill, tags Nitro on the cross, and Azza's low as well. This is a mess. Liquid need kills right now. Oh dear.
Oh my God, that couldn't have gone any more wrong. Molotov was set out for perfection. Naf, though, able to clean it up a little bit. And they've got this bomb planted, but with Nitro out of the fight, it's just Nasty Naf in a 1v3. And boy, does he have his work cut out for him.
Yeah, he really does, right? Especially with Jacob coming in on this apartment's lurk. Now, 100 Thieves, they don't have a kit, so time can represent a bit of a problem here. And a double AWP in the retake is never ideal. Naf still waiting patiently, but Jacob's going to check the corner, deals with him pretty quickly, and a 4th on the board for 100 Thieves. Naf was very much hinging on 100 Thieves to make the mistake there, right? That's the problem with that position. All it takes is for one person to check you, and shortly after, they'll probably wreck you.
That's still a good play, though. A lot of the time, you see players like going for fights in post plants, where in reality, like you said, with those AWPs, with the lack of armor, with the lack of kit, 100 Thieves, that's a very losable round. If they just take a few seconds too long and wait for Naf to make a mistake and he doesn't, so those rounds can slip through your fingers, and Naf's aware of it. That's why he plays it so safe, and it is a gamble.
That truly was an NA Molly. Like, it actually just was.
At least he got the kill right after, right? So it doesn't matter, but...
Redemption, if you will.
Yeah, a bit of wasted utility.
And I think it was Azza, right? He was super low underneath the arch, so... Oh, well, Liquid are going to use a timeout. Starting to look towards the end of this first half. It's probably about the right time to get such a thing in there.
The double AWP, though, that's the solution, right? Not only Grat getting the first kill in mid, but Liaz drops 2 out the apartments. He finds a 3rd in the post. Really good stuff from these AWPers. And now 100 Thieves, they're going to keep the good times rolling, keep the AWPs in play. It's what has got you to a 4th round. They haven't had any back-to-back rounds. Every time they've taken one, it's been an immediate response by Liquid. Will that stay the same here and now?
And this quarter final,
Oh, there's a reply. He
Yeah.
gets the nade. He's not happy about the nade. But he's probably
shots.
happy that he hits that shot, Trace.
Yeah, it was some good stuff. Real juicy stuff there. We got Stewie2K peeking up on Catwalk, and Jacob just mindful of the idea that someone crossed the plane, or could break the plane, rather, of the connector. We're going to see a smoke come out from T-Spawn. From Nitro's hands, lands in the window. Stewie can't seem to pivot and find the kill. Jacob is able to push into that space and take Stewie out of the middle part of this round. That creates a big problem for Liquid, who have otherwise committed here to this A-bomb site. Twist in the sandwich. And that sandwich is not going to taste too good. JKS with 2, just Nasty Naf, full nades, and he's going to have to run away. 5 players for the 100 Thieves alive. And they have the bomb control over Tetris. Again,
Winnable.
in a quarterfinal here, I want to say, you know, Naf, there was a time and a place. Just don't think that this is going to be it.
Get some faith, Trace.
I have faith. I predicted Liquid.
So did I.
Now, fellow Fire Serpent user, I love that skin. You love to see it.
Don't.
Not actually 100% sure it's his.
Has a
got
Liege sticker on. So
Yeah.
Berlin,
Psych.
it looks like. It's got Stewie on there as well. Looks like a
And
Stewie.
Twist. So it's just got everyone on it. So maybe like they all pulled their money together, right? They got
Probably.
this Fire Serpent. It was one of the first purchases they made when they all signed up.
Yeah, we won the Intel Grand Slam, so we bought a Fire Serpent.
Yeah.
Between the
Together.
three of us.
We rent it. We trade it back and
We
forth
rent it
throughout the team.
from some other guy. We pay him
Yeah.
monthly.
Pretty sweet deal for everyone involved, really. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like any of these Liquid players have made over $1 million prize money or anything. I mean, you know.
Yeah, or even if you look at like Elise, right? You won that little skin pack thing, right? For winning the Pro League
MVP,
MVP.
yeah.
So he's probably loving life
Yeah.
right now.
A couple
10K.
extra skins floating around here. Nonetheless, a couple extra rounds for the side of the 100 Thieves. Can Liquid close this out 10-5? That'll be the big question. Or will 100 Thieves make it an 8-7? We don't know.
Oh, B-Rush for Liquid. They're going in again. I love these cat plays. They keep beating Grat. And the connector smoke denies Jacob. He sprays again. Stewie does get tagged. It's like deja vu for Liquid. But will the result be the same? The B hit. Liaz is here. Az is watching his abs, but Liaz needs to be careful. They're coming in from the balcony. Quick shot, looking for more. Molly at the car won't be a problem. Liaz is still stalling on the site, but Lee just found a quick kill. Azza has to buy time. He has to do something, but it's a mow down for Liquid inside of B. And there's the lurk. You love it. Stewie does not let them pass. He doesn't do anything in the round until the round is already won, and he just solidifies it here for Liquid. JKS, 1-on-4. Playing for exit. So here's these players coming out of the market, but they're going to check this.
Look at that sly Naf guy. Naf's going to get the kill. You knew he was going to get it the whole time. We all knew Naf was good for that.
No doubt. And yeah, okay, we may have back-to-back rounds for 100 Thieves in the last, but instant reset for Liquid. Coming back in with 9 on the T side and 1 left of the half. 100 Thieves at least have the money for it. That's the benefit of winning, you know, back-to-back rounds and clean at that, right? 5 alive, 3 alive. Not expensive ones, but this half is excellent for Liquid. Regardless of how this ends, they're going to be happy with their T side.
Well, mid-control attempted again for Liquid. Stewie showing absolutely no fear as he stands out in the open, spraying blind. A bit of an exchange over towards the apartments, and Liaz has got a very tall task ahead of him. Now it falls to Azza to try and keep this B site belonging to 100 Thieves. Stewie, this time, they finally deal with him on this little lurk in through mid. And 100 Thieves, they can breathe a sigh of relief, but it's only briefly. This bomb plant has still come in. Elige in a 1v3. Naf tried to push into the market just to get a bit more of a foothold in this round. But now Elige, all alone, tagged on the initial peak and finished off by Jacob. Puts a 6th round on the board for 100 Thieves.
That they do, Harry Russell, and what that means ultimately is that we look for a second half of play here in this quarterfinal. Don't worry, everyone. No job, no girlfriend, no real talents? Well, guess what? You're in the right place. Us either. We'll be right back after this.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixers 'cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the light, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the light, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, holding on for holding on for life, feeding the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay locked in love.
Well, I might have told a little bit of a fib. It would appear as though we have friends, all of you out there. If I could send a smiley face to each and every one of you right now, I would do it. Or better yet, I would just type it in chat. Because this quarterfinal is carrying on. We're looking to send one of these teams to play against Furia. It's either going to be 100 Thieves or Liquid. Now, this first map of the series, the pick of Liquid. We get to see how this one's going to round out after they win the first half of play. Now they switch over to the CT side. Let's see what sort of answers they have. Or better yet, what the 100 Thieves have in store for them as Ts.
Yeah, looking like an A play out of the gate. Simple as it comes, right? You got 2 smokes to go down. They're going to fall at the stairs and this jungle position. You leave CT open. This is a pretty cut and paste pistol round from 100 Thieves. They get into the site. They get the bomb down in a 5v5. This is exactly how they wanted this round to go. And now Team Liquid find themselves in a retake, looking like something straight out of a retake server here, as they try and get in to the swing of things in the second half. Now, this bomb has already started to tick on down. There is a defuse kit on Twist, and with 2 smokes still in tow, Elige, he thought he was going to get that. He so often does, but Liaz and Gratisfaction hold CT down, and that is set to continue. It's only, oh my word.
Peace
well, that
out.
that is just gross. Every peak that Liquid run into, they just get dealt with immediately.
Yeah, it almost looked like either, I don't know who it was either Grat or Liaz, but they were like blending into the box in CT. Nitro flashes Liquid around the corner, and the first player around doesn't even react. It takes like a second for them to even fire at the player who's blind because they are hiding behind this box. It was Liaz here. And yeah, eventually it's going to be 100 Thieves converting it, putting them back in the back on the board, back in the game, 7-9, and they could get right back into things with just these anti-ecos. Liquid at force and 100 Thieves dealing them a taste of their own medicine. Fast cat play up against the pistols. Azza with a double. Won't expect a third there, and why would you? Allegiant Stewie find a Deager piece. Twist. Oh,
okay.
That's actually Stewie, rather, not the shot we saw Twist take. It's Stewie on the B side who finds one. They're going to run right back into Twist, who's already tagged, but he has got a chance. He swapped sides of the map. They don't know. They think he's CT or triple. He is default. This could be a huge problem for 100 Thieves as he crosses into the site.
Yeah, but look at what this has done. This has caused the 100 Thieves to just kind of stop. Put a pause on it. Pump the brakes. Gratisfaction with 16 HP and the bomb. She's going to hold here from the jungle area, looking towards the window room. Meanwhile, his counterpart in Jacob, trying to see if anyone will peek him off Cat. Meanwhile, what this has done is enable Stewie to wrap all the way around into CT spawn. They have no idea where Twist is still. And that could prove to be the fatal flaw in the progression of this round. Here we go.
Oh, no.
One looks the second. It's Twist that does it all at the end of the day. Stewie making the noise necessary, and Liquid winning the round.
That's amazing. I love that from Liquid, the utter bait and switch. I think Twist even probably made the call to Stewie that the 100 Thieves thought he was CT, and that's why Stewie dedicates for so long in that position. position and just is such a nuisance. He gets damage done, he backs up, and then Twist just wins the round on his own. Great teamwork, great crossfire. Liquid with a force buy as well. That was a second round investment. 100 Thieves might find a pistol, but they find nothing past that. And now it's down to a hero AK on JKS. Oh dear.
Timing is everything.
As if this game wasn't hard enough for them.
They're going to pass the orb by there in the apartments.
What game is this?
There will be no ults. There will be none of that stuff.
Wait, that's like a ghostly apparition in the apartments. We just got visited.
Of an ult orb, right?
It could be an ult orb, or it could be a ghost orb.
And the one thing
two
I'm just
different orbs.
Now, if you're Nitro in the situation, you probably do want to use that ult here in the halls.
Yeah, you definitely might, right? He's going to pop the Phoenix ult. Now, this is going to give him another life here in this round. Obviously, no, it's counter-striking. This is where things kind of make sense. Liaz does deal with Nitro, and a bit of damage exchanged here by Team Liquid as that bomb plant comes on in. That nade is going to be beefy, and Jacob, my goodness. There's a responsive flash, and ooh, Jacob is able to get that kill onto Elige. Still a doable round here for Team Liquid, and Twist is going to make it so, helped out by Mr. Stu. And a defuse comes on through. 11 on the board for Team Liquid. Bomb plant at the very, very least for 100 Thieves. But it's not going to give them like the chance to buy in this round here and now. We'll allow an AWP to come through on Gratisfaction in the follow-up, but this time around it's probably just going to be a couple of pistols here to see what they can do.
And who knows? Maybe that was just a UFO. Yeah, maybe that's what we saw. Maybe there are no ult orbs or any of that. I mean, according to my government, UFOs are real. Of course, the government not really a part of this matchup. Now, are they? Liquid looking to take control and continue to run with it right here. 11-7.
And a full eco. So likely 12-7 is what you would expect from this round for 100 Thieves. Now, Liquid are getting impatient. Elige doesn't want to wait around for these P250s to meet him. He'll meet them in middle. Molotov landing, but under control coming, and he's got to move because of it.
Yeah, that crunch from lower, that could have been brutal. Elige doesn't get caught out in the open. Stu2K is going to be holding that topside angle so that Elige can continue to peek and lower, and it's going to prove to be a good look here. Naf swinging off catwalk. This has gone easy, albeit just pistols here for the 100 Thieves.
Ooh.
Peace out, Cub Scout. Liaz, the last one to fall. 12-7, Stewie2K with the last kill. And now we're going to see some weapons back in the hands of the 100 Thieves. Not the Hunted Thieves, not the Hundo Thieves, the 100 Thieves.
Damn.
Not to be confused with the 100 that crash landed on Earth many years ago. Big difference. Don't want to, you know.
I like the use of Undo for 100, or Hundo rather. I missed the H. Yeah, Hundo.
Hundo. 1 Hundo.
Put the Undo to 3 Hundo.
Put the Hundo in Hundin.
What are you putting in Hundon?
I'm not putting in anything in Hundon. Shout out to the legend himself. Timeout comes to a close with 100 Thieves.
Back into business, Trace.
Of course.
Gun rounds,
well,
round
also,
the corner.
we were talking about weapon skins. You know, while I say, you know, I know a lot about crosshairs, people know a lot about skins. Someone just sent me a nice little tweet telling me that Naf is using the Hydroponic with 4 Reason Hollows. Stewie is using a Fire Serpent. Nitro the Vulcan. Elige the Vanilla AK with 3 Scratch Stickers. And Twist using the Ultramarine
Has this dude got an Excel spreadsheet?
I know. That's actually wild. That like that is the level of description we just got. Well, they say skins equal wins, and Elige is always skinless here. And he seems to be winning a hell of a lot of the time, so maybe that's saying not holding true. I do like that even though he won that skin pack, still using the vanilla stuff as well. Respect to him there. Real purist.
Let's see if Liquid can skin these Aussies as they head into the B-bomb site right now. Elige has found Azarin lower, and it's a rush through the apartments. They go straight out. They don't check the battle for Nitro. He gets away with 1. Could have been a double. JKS is low, and he's still putting up damage here as Stewie has gotten snuck into the site, rather. The bombs is on the site, not going to get planted yet. Grat with the scope, he's going to get hurt. He's seen the barrel. He knows, and he's got the kill. Grat with the orb in a 1-on-2, a chance potentially because he's going to swap out guns, going for the rifle instead. They're on either side of him, and the pressure does not get let up. Twist takes him down, and Liquid all over the site, all over the round, 13-7.
You do love that for Liquid fans around the world. I think a little scary, though. Gratisfaction's on one today. Him and Jacob side by side at 14 frags apiece. We look over at the Liquid side. It's Twist leading the pack on 17, then Stewie2K thereafter. nonetheless, from Nitro, this was a good hold, but even better shots from JKS. He does keep the momentum alive in this round with the 100 Thieves, but ultimately to no avail. Now we see them back on pistols with their eyes prized on this A site. Here they go, barreling out of the palace. They're gonna run right into Stewie and company. It's a barbecue, ladies and gentlemen, and it's the 100 Thieves on the Bobby.
Well, it doesn't get easier than that. Liquid. Twist even jumps mid-spray, but Stewie's Molotov helps him out and actually burns them to death as he's mid-air. Yeah, you'll love to see that. Bit of teamwork, saving the day. 14-7 here, and Liquid just keeping up their flawless streak against 100 Thieves. If you weren't here for the pre-game segment, we did mention how, when we... Oh, that's awkward. We look at Liquid versus 100 Thieves as a matchup. We look at this core. The last time 100 Thieves even took a map away from Liquid was in November 2018. And that was when they were under Renegades and when Liquid was primarily Canadian. So it's really been some time.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Well, Twist, get your gun out, buddy.
Hang on, he's like...
This is mental.
Oh, Azza, that's not your friend. That is your foe. And Twist with the confidence, almost like he knew what was going to happen there, walks into the smoke with the knife out, gets the drop on 100 Thieves, and he brings a knife to a gunfight, and yet he still comes out on top because he was also packing a gun in the gunfight. And now JKS over in the apartments, or palace rather, trying to hold this side of the map. Twist continuing to put on a show for us down at the bottom of ramp. And while we're loving every minute of it, 100 Thieves definitely aren't. 2 on 4 now. This round barely even feel like it got started for 100 Thieves. And they're already right near the closing segments. This might be undoable. This might be impossible for the 100 Thieves squad up against what would be a map point scoreline for Team Liquid.
It doesn't help when your first kill for Liquid is the bomb in ramp on its own. 100 Thieves are about to hit A. They had a double palace setup, but they had to go back to get this package, and this is excellent from Liquid. They just give it away. 30 seconds ago, you want the bomb? Take it. But if you want the site, you've got to walk into 3 of us, and the grenade is going to land right at the feet of 100 Thieves. Stewie is firing through smoke with the AWP, and we've got a double crossfire setup on the site. Oh, this is a done deal before it's even begun. 100 Thieves need to hit some unreal shots here, and I don't think they're even going to be ready for the setup. That's a good kill, but 9 seconds. There's the peek from Elige, and boom, JKS has been flanked as well. They are trapped in a cage, nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Liquid on map point.
And it's like Liquid are the Freddy Kruegers of the game. Every time you turn around, every time you close your eyes, they're right there in your nightmares, and this has not gone well for the 100 Thieves.
Oh.
Don't look to be slowing down anytime soon. Of course, the next map pick of Vertigo will be that of the 100 Thieves. So perhaps the potential to bounce back. Again, the implications of this game are a semifinal appearance within the Road to Rio North American region.
But this is Liquid in very scary form, right? Everyone's feeling confident. Everyone's taking every gunfight, it feels like. And that is not a Team Liquid you want to run into. Because it does feel like the biggest problem for this Team Liquid squad is themselves in some way, right? Like, it is a lot of it just about confidence and consistency. And well, pushing in towards the B site are 100 Thieves. Naf does get mopped up over here on short side, so a chance in this round. A missed shot from Stewie. Not like it was an easy one to hit, so he is forgiven this time around. Team Liquid, do they want to give this one a go? Now they might. Now they certainly might. You isolate Azza, you get it into a 3-on-3, you realize he was never even in the question to begin with. But with so much time ticked off for this bomb and all this forward positioning given over to 100 Thieves, they've had the last 20 seconds to really perfect these crossfires inside of B. And so Team Liquid just write this one off, and justifiably so. You've got plenty of rounds to play with. You don't want to risk, throwing this all the way on the back of breaking your own economy from going for these rounds. And so they're just going to take it in the next, or at least that's the idea.
Yeah, another factor is the AKs, right? Like Liquid, they can buy up anyway. They got money in the banks. It's all good. But if you just get away with 2 AKs and an AWP, you have, everything you need. And with such a round lead, Liquid don't need to worry about like, let's take the 50-50 risk of retaking this site that could lose us all these guns. No. Like you said, let's just close it out in the next round. That's definitely the mindset for Liquid. They're 15-8 up. This should be theirs. So saving the AKs is certainly going to bode well for them. Let's see if they were worth the investment. as Elige, he's thrown a Molotov in the window. The smoke blooms differently as a result, and he has a bit of a gap. He can't peek deep, but he can watch Catwalk, and with the connector covered as well, this is an okay setup for Liquid. No rush. Force these fights. 100 Thieves come to you. It was really just Nitro getting caught up in the apartments by a pop flash that was a problem in the previous round. It lost the B site for Liquid, but instead Nitro will be playing safe. He won't play up in the apartments this time. Back at the bench, so if 100 Thieves want to commit, he can at least take players down with him. And it's a very slow round from the Aussies. They're going to be grouping with the bomb in middle. 4 players, 1 in the apartments. All the signs towards a B split up Catwalk, but we'll see where that bomb ends up.
Yeah, look at Elige. He's got a good spot right here. Naf is going to be there on the Catwalk should they get past him. And if this smoke fades, if the timing's right, he's be able to get those shots off. Naf, unsurprising, lining him up here on Catwalk, and this has been a huge blunder for the side of the 100 Thieves. Just Liaz. He's going to mask the noise of dropping out of apartments, but it does not matter. Liquid secure the first map of this series. We see this one go to Vertigo, but not before we go to a break, everybody. We will BRB with more of the RTR.